Good evening. Can we please stand for the pledge? Good evening and welcome to tonight's Town Board meeting. Today is June 24th, 2025. We're going to start the meeting with a purchase order 12-25-08. This is a UPS replacement unit. If I can just... Oh, there's nothing here. The vendor is Logically. This includes the replacement unit, materials, additional materials, and shipping. Total cost is $3,289.83.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. That's all that we have on the supervisor's report for tonight. We'll now open the floor for business from the floor. If anybody would like to come up and speak, please sign in and come up to the microphone.
We'd love to meet you, especially if you're here for Boy Scout credit. Come on up and we can introduce ourselves and tell you a little bit about the town board.
How are you?
Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go
You
to
come
the
up
mic.
That's all right.
There you go.
What's your name?
Lance,
Lance? What grade are you in?
8th.
Nice.
We can't hear you,
Congrats.
Lance.
Oh, I'm in 8th.
Great. Where do you go to school?
Pleasantville.
Pleasantville? Awesome.
good.
So you will be in high school next year?
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's awesome. That's great. So
Mhm.
you're pursuing Eagle Scout status?
Yeah.
Excellent. Nice. My name is Mark. I grew up in town. I went to Westlake myself. And I love meeting young scouts that are trying to do better for the community. I think it's very important at a young age and appreciate your efforts.
Mhm.
It's good to meet you. Thank you.
I'm doing communications merit badge right now, and this is one of the requirements for it to do
Excellent.
it. So
It's great.
yeah.
But we meet every other week. We have a business meeting at this desk, except when there's 5 weeks in a month, although I usually show up and the parking lot's empty. And we do a lot of, management of the town's budget and handling of purchase orders, and we write and revise legislation, which, if you know what that means, those are the laws in town. And that's the main purpose of our board. So maybe you'll be here someday.
How far are you progressing with your what stage of the process?
I'm star right now, and I need to get through life to get to Eagle. So
Okay, and I understand you have to have your Eagle by the time you're 18, correct?
yeah.
Okay. I actually grew up in Pleasantville, so it's very special to me, but I've raised my children here in Valhalla. We've done a lot of work, the town board members and the community members, with Eagles, or young men and young women. We do have some young women that have gotten their Eagles. Do you have any ideas of a project?
No, not yet.
Well, when you start to think, please reach out, okay? Because we are very creative. We have a lot of community service that can be done here throughout town and throughout some of the agencies and organizations in town. So I would definitely be willing to help you. I've already sponsored, I think so far, my husband and I are either on number 4 or number 5 Eagle that we've sponsored. And we truly enjoy it. So have a great summer.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. What else can we tell you about?
You said you interested in communication, so we each have a committee, and we're reporting via TV to our residents, the 45,000 residents, and we're communicating financial reports on the police department, recreation department, special announcements. So it's a way to communicate to our constituents, to the people that we represent. We also have a website. We also have meetings. We also are available to speak to or to email. So, but it's an important job, it's a great job, and it's, it's part of how government functions.
Everyone thinks it's just the 4 meetings a week, but if you ask any of us, you'll know that every morning we check in, check our email, check our texts. Sometimes there's communication that has to go back and forth. And then we all have, as Mr. Saliano said, we have assignments to different departments. So those are additional meetings. There's a lot of reading and a lot of study that goes into it. It's a serious commitment. I don't think I realized that when I started out quite a few years ago. But I've grown to love it, and we're very, very fortunate to be able to have people like yourself engage, because there's those 3 levels of government. Do you know which ones those are? Mr. Saraceno said a little bit.
Like
Legislative, which is what we do.
legislative, executive, and judicial.
You got it.
Nice.
Yep, so you're on
Well
your
done.
way. And this is the courtroom, so this is where judicial will take place. And this is where the formal business meetings take place. But if you were to come on a Thursday, or I think it's Tuesday also, right, Danielle? Tuesday and Thursday is court?
Yes,
Tuesday's
Tuesdays and-
criminal, and Tuesday is traffic, Thursday's criminal.
Ooh, if you wanted to, come in and see how the local government runs the court, as the clerk just said, Tuesdays is what? Traffic?
Tuesday's traffic and Thursday's criminal court.
It's another way to get a good look at your local government. And then you would meet the judges, Judge Rubio or Judge Ponzini. And this evening we have our attorney. There's always an attorney with us, and Mr. Shefazada represents us with his firm. So
Do you have
good
any
luck.
questions for us?
No.
No?
We appreciate you coming out.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Look.
Have a great summer.
Nice meeting you all. Thank you for serving. We're up on Locust Road. I think we're up right here. Is that right?
No. I'm on Maple Hill in Valhalla.
I know we met at one of the courts of honor.
Oh, we sure did. Yes, I know Locust Road quite well, having grown up in Pleasantville.
Fortunately, you don't hear from us because you don't have anything. Thanks.
We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
Bye-bye
you.
now.
We'll move on to our town clerk's report.
Thank you, Deputy Supervisor. Town Clerk's Report, Town Board Meeting, June 24th, 2025. Received and filed the School Resource Officer Agreement with Valhalla Union Free School District for the year 24 to 25. Received and filed the New York State DOT Snow and Ice Agreements. Received and filed the purchase agreements with the winners of the 2025 Highway Services and Materials bid. Received and filed 2 new house numbers, 26 Legion Drive and 200 Palmer Lane. Received and filed 4 zoning board resolutions, Sal Papage, 174 Elwood Avenue, Jennifer and Bruce Demari, 83 Park Street, Frank Chipolone, 378 Grasslands Road, and 590 Commerce LLC at 590 Commerce Street. And also received 1 notice of claim from Con Edison.
Will be referred to you, item 6. Thank you. Moving on to council reports, Councilman Siliano.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report is the Controller's memo. It's dated 6/24/2025. The following claims are submitted for town board approval. From the supervisor, card member services, $125. From the category of receiver of taxes, Catalyst LLC, $1,152.81. From assessment, New York Assessors Association, the Hotel Ithaca, $1,215. From attorney, Harris Beach, PLLC, $38,398.17. From Building Town Hall, Clean Air Quality Services Incorporated, $86,400. From Highway Garage, Highland Tank Holdings Incorporated, $3,020. From the category of parks, Holock Paint and Field, Selective Insurance Company of New York, $6,834.80. From Pool, Carmine DeUva General Contracting, PVS Mini Bulk Incorporated, Sarah Ann Poland LLC, DBA Sarah Joy, $41,472.78. From the category of youth programs, Scott Dooley, $3,874.50. Youth day camps, Save a Life Enterprises, Sky Group Investments LLC, $3,305. From General Repairs, $6,167.82. Excuse me. From the Capital Building Improvement category, AquaWorks Incorporated, Laws Construction Corporation, $1,777,186.70. From Highway General Capital Project, Charles A. Magnanaro, $30,085. From Capital Old Farm Hill Water District, AquaWorks Incorporated, $0. Catskill Capital Projects, HD Supply Incorporated, $48. Special Drainage District, Expanded Supply Products Incorporated, $5,952. From the category Mount Pleasant Consolidated Sewer District, Better Homes Sewage Incorporated, $5,100. From the category of Joint Water District Fund, D&E Business Forms Incorporated, $3,440.67. From Mechanical Water District Number 1, Card Member Services, $1,513.29. From Kensico Water, PVS Mini Bulk Incorporated, $4,340.12. From Trust and Agency, Cleary Consulting, $1,950. The grand total of the controller's memo is $1,321,581.66. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much. We have another item from the same department. That's authorization of budgetary transfers. It's from Noreen McGinty. She's our controller. Authorization of various departments and budget transfers, and this is the breakdown. The first one is a transfer of $13,002 from SW 8350.400, 60% SS 8,440% to SW 83,300,442. I'm not going to read them all. Or do you want me to read them all, or just to prove it?
I don't think you need to read them all. I mean, if you want to maybe read the description.
Yeah, it's basically transfers within our budget to just cover cost increase and cover maintenance works and things of that nature, to pay a bill. This is just basic standard accounting procedures. It's pretty normal. I move for approval for authorization for these budget transfers, please.
Motion from Tom,
Second.
second from Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
I would just like to add that perhaps all the documentation will be on
Yeah,
file?
everything's on file in the controller's office. It's there for your viewing. Again, this is procedural, and it's very, very common in business and government. It's just transfers, and it's, appreciate the approval.
Thank you. Yes, I approve. Thank you.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
My report from Recs and Parks has nothing on my agenda tonight, so we're going to move on to Councilman Saraceno.
Thank you. Ms. Zeno, I have a authorization to amend a purchase order. This is purchase order 50-25-07. That was authorized to pay a company to clean our oil and water separator at the water department facility. It was determined that there was significantly more material in the tanks that needed to be removed than was originally anticipated when we issued the initial purchase order, and therefore the overall cost increased by $1,486.76. As such, the highway department is requesting that the overall cost be amended to account for that amount. So with that, I move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item is purchase order number 50-25-08 to the vendor Montesano Brothers Incorporated of New Rochelle, New York. This is out of the highway department. Montesano was the low bidder for a paving RFP that went out for various 2025 milling and paving operations in town. The total cost of this purchase order is $1,057,192.56. On the agenda, there is a list of roads that residents can take a look at to see what the plan is for paving this year. We will have, this full amount will be reimbursed by New York State with the Consolidated Local Street and Highway Improvement Program funding, CHIPS, in other words. So there's parts of CHIPS that are state efforts, state initiatives to cover the cost of funding for various municipalities. They include programs such as Pave New York, extreme winter recovery funding, state touring route funding, and Pave Our Potholes. So we appreciate the help from the state and the assistance, and this will be a reimbursed item when we receive that funding from the state. With that, I move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 259-25 out of the Highway Department, authorization to deposit a bond for curb cut permit number 1514. A check covering the bond amount for the curb cut permit was forwarded to the Office of the Comptroller to be deposited into the escrow account. The resident name is Michael Monteleone. Bond amount is $360, and the address is 200 Palmer Lane in Thornwood. I move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 260-25, authorization is being sought from the Highway Department to execute a hold harmless agreement with the homeowner at 862 Linda Avenue in Thornwood to permit encroachment into the town right-of-way. Again, it's 862 Linda, and it's Mary Schoner is the homeowner. And we have the property survey on file and the certificate of liability insurance, which has been amended to reflect this. I move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 261-25, very similar. This is authorization to execute a hold harmless agreement with the homeowner at 766 Warren Avenue in Thornwood, also to permit encroachment into the town right-of-way. I move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. And my final agenda item, Resolution 262-25, Superintendent of Highways is asking the board to authorize a promotion. This is for employee Giovanni Di Matteo, or is it Di Matteo? I apologize. I don't know. This is a promotion to motor equipment operator at the MEO2 level, effective June 25th, 2025, salary per the Teamsters contract. If approved, this will again be effective next Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. With that, I move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
Second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Congratulations to the recently promoted employee, and hope everybody stays cool. Have a nice night.
Councilwoman Smalley.
Good evening to everyone here and everyone in TV land. I have 3 items this evening from the Police Department, and the first one is Purchase Order 30-25-18. The vendor is Logically. The description, Police Vehicle Software Update for New Records Management System, VPN licenses for police vehicles to access the new Hexagon Records Management System and Mobile Dispatch System. It's a 3-year subscription, and the total cost is $8,134.62. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori.
Second.
Second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. The next item is Purchase Order 30-25-19. This is for Common Sense EMS Supply in Old Saybrook, Connecticut. These are 1 fully auto dual language defibrillator. The total cost is $1,775.90. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori.
Second?
Second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. And the next item is a personnel item from Police Chief Paul Oliva. In an effort to fill a vacancy created by a recent resignation, the department has interviewed several candidates. The hiring process and background investigation is ongoing for 1 candidate. At this time, the candidate's name shall remain confidential, and in the event further screening disqualifies the candidate. However, the police chief would respectfully request approval for a conditional offer of employment. Move for approval for conditional offer of employment, please.
Motion by Lori.
Second.
Second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Everyone have a good evening, keep cool, and know that the Tower Room in Town Hall is open if you should need a place to cool down. Thank you, have a good night.
Thank you. Darius, I don't believe we have anything tonight. Okay. Our schedule of meetings is as follows. Our next work session is Tuesday, July 1st at 7 p.m. Our business session is Tuesday, July 8th at 7 p.m. If there'll be no further business, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening and stay
Thank you.
cool.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank
Good
you.
night
Stay
now.
cool. Thank you.